everyone? It's me, it's Sage Cotten. Welcome back to the Cotten's Corner podcast. Today we're talking about the Memphis Grizzlies and how they have a shot tonight to make or break history. Let's get started. It's all sports media can talk about. The Golden State Warriors have tied the 95-96 Chicago Bulls record for most wins in a season and are currently 72-9. That's ridiculous. Tonight, all that stands between them and breaking that record is a bruised, battered, and broken Grizzlies team. Memphis has broken a record of their own this season. Most players to receive minutes. We've had 28 people on our team. That's unheard of. Now, tonight, the odds are not in Memphis' favor. In the past 16 games, Memphis is 3-13. Golden State is 13-3. The Grizzlies are dealing with injuries galore, and Golden State is striving for something that's never been done before. Another thing, Memphis is playing on enemy turf in an Oracle Arena that's going to be an absolute madhouse. It's going to be insane. Now, despite Memphis not having two of its best players in Marc Gasol and Mike Conley, despite the team having been a revolving door of 10-day contracts and D-League call-ups, and despite the fact that the Splash Brothers have beaten every team in the league, including the Grizzlies, by 50, we might have a shot. Probably not, but the key word's might. Now, Memphis was able to take the Warriors down to the wire in Memphis last Friday night thanks to outstanding games from the recent signee Xavier Munford and veteran Matt Barnes. Many fans believe that the only reason that the Dubs were able to escape with a dub was poor officiating. But, you know, they're the Warriors, so they're going to get calls. If the Grizzlies are going to go into Oracle Arena tonight and shock the world, they need three things. First, attitude. Second, focus. Third, effort. The first step for a Grizzlies win tonight is attitude. Dave Yeager and his players know what they're going into, and they know that they have a shot to spoil the party. To do that, however, they have to play with a ferocity unmatched by anything we've seen before this season. If grit and grind is dead, like Grizzlies critics like to say it is, then we'll have to see it resurrected one more time if we're going to see anything at all. Next comes focus. Oracle Arena is consistently one of the loudest and most energetic crowds in the league, and you know it's going to be loud tonight. On top of a fierce attitude, the Grizzlies must remain focused until the last whistle blows. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, they're all going to hit big shots, and the crowd is going to explode every time. In order to pull off the upset of the season, the boys in blue, they're going to have to remain focused on both sides of the ball. The final key is for the Grizzlies to simply give it all they've got. Two young teams in the Boston Celtics and the Minnesota Timberwolves were able to prove that the Warriors can be beaten if you're able to play the whole game with energy, focus, and attitude. The Grizzlies almost did it on Friday night. Now, if we're going to win, the Grizzlies defenders are going to have to live inside their men's jersey and hustle for every loose ball. They can't let the crowd, the opponents, and more importantly, the moment beat them. When the playoffs start on Saturday, every team's record resets to 0-0. And some teams, like the Grizzlies, seem predestined for a first-round exit. But, you know, if the boys in blue can throw a wrench in the defending champions' record season, it could spark off a chain of events that nobody could have predicted. Now, although the odds are against the Grizzlies, that's how they like it. After all, the city loves to play the underdog. I'm Sage Cotten. Good to see you. Thanks for listening. See you next week.